guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Asia, and do it with me now. And we're back to the back with another YouTube video for today.
Is this shit real? I contemplate about how I feel, but you make it
It's
way.
your girl Asia. If you didn't know, now you know. If you're new, subscribe. But if you're not new, welcome back, friend. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. It will be linked down in the description below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you like this video, okay? Because this video need all the likes it could get, any all the views it could get. Because this is gonna be real juicy. Like, just subscribe now before I tell you the story. Like, you already seen the title and you already seen the thumbnail. Like, you just know it's gonna be crazy. I was dumb, but it's okay though. It's fine. I'm not gonna keep rambling too much. We're gonna get into the video. All right, so let's get into it. So, as I think about the title, y'all, it's how I found out that this boy had a baby mama, and he was living with her, and he had a kid, and he lied about it the whole time, y'all. This is finna be crazy, like crazy. Like, it's just so crazy. Like, little old me. Like, it happened to me. Like, why me? Like, out of all people, I don't wish it on nobody, but like, why me? Like, so let me give y'all a background story of how I met old dude. We're gonna give him name Nike. And I'm off of BOK. It's like a black Tinder kind of thing. So nobody know the story but my sister. So yeah, so if y'all watching this, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, sneakerhead, he from New York or whatever. And it's just crazy because I checked dudes that are either from Chicago or from New York. Like, it never fails. We met on BOK and we was chatting and texting on there for about like a week or two. And like, basically we just like get to know each other. Like, so I guess like the second week we were texting on there or whatever, he was like, oh, I'm trying to figure out why I don't have your social media, why I don't have your number. I'm like, because you didn't ask. Like, first of all, I'm about to go sit up here and give you my number. Like, am I supposed to be a mind reader or something? He was like, no, I kind of expected to have your number by the end of the first week. But I mean, now that I like look back at it, it's just like, what do you think this is? Ask me. Like, I'm not just gonna just give you my number. So he asked for it, so I gave it to him. So we were just chatting it up, and then so we were talking for like a couple more weeks. FaceTime sometimes, but it wouldn't be for long. So like, he started texting me all day, all night, and we ended up FaceTiming. So like, now like he's comfortable FaceTiming me any time of the day. You know, like when you just sit on the phone with somebody, just to be sitting on the phone with somebody, like y'all don't be doing, or y'all don't talk to each other, like y'all could be doing something totally different. I could be washing the dishes, he could be playing the game, and we're not talking. Like that's how we be on the phone. Tell my sisters about him first, because my sisters know everything. So like, look at him, like he cute, whatever. They like, oh, he is cute, blase. Like, what about him? I start telling them about him or whatever. It was like, okay. We used to go by like we're talking heavy, like, I'm at work, you at work, we're on the phone. I'm on break, you're still working, we're on the phone. You're on the phone 24/7. So I'm just like, oh, like, okay. So he was like, by the way, I was in Indiana, but I met him when I was in Texas, right? So when I went back home, like, we're still on the phone heavy, like on the phone heavy. We're getting to know each other. So like, it was like we're really like friends. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking we're friends. In his mind, we're thinking like, oh, like, yeah, like I got her, like she my babe. She started asking me some type of questions like, oh, like, are you single? Do you got a boyfriend? Like, what's your intentions? So I'm like, I'm single. Like, I don't have no boyfriend. Obviously, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm talking to you every day. Like, if I had a boyfriend, I would not be on the phone with you 24/7. Like, oh, I'm just asking. I'm not looking for a boyfriend. I'm not looking for a relationship. Like, I was really focusing on myself. Like, okay. He was like, well, I'm really looking for a girlfriend. I'm really looking forward to settle down. Like, I'm looking forward to have my life set in stone. I'm just like, wait, what's your goal? Like, are you in school? He was like, no, like, I'm done with, like, I dropped out of school because school wasn't for me. I tried to do entrepreneurship and all this, but I'm thinking about going back. I'm like, okay, like you kind of know what you're doing. Like, you kind of know what you're doing. So I'm like, what type of businesses you had? He's like, oh, I had a clothing business, and, you know, I was a reseller for shoes. You know, I'm like, oh, you can be like my shoe plug. You can, I hit you up, give me some shoes, blah, blah, blah. He said, yeah, I got you. He was like, yeah, I kind of quit because, like, I really wasn't getting that much clientele, and, like, I moved, and not everybody knew me. I ain't up the area and that. I'm like, that's understandable. So I'm like, what you doing now? He's like, oh, I'm working. Let's keep this in mind, y'all. My lease finna end. You know, I finna start working 2 jobs. I live by myself. Okay? I live by myself. and for a car. I'm like, all right, like that's cool. He's like, you got a car? I'm like, I have my car, yeah, but I was on the verge of getting one. I'm like, no, not yet. I'm still looking, like, you know, like my dad and my people's helping me look for a car. So I kind of say like I'm looking for one, but I don't have one yet, just yet. So he was like, all right. So he was like, yeah, so he was like, when you get you a car, you're gonna let me drive your car whenever I need to go places.
I'm like, no.
No, you're not gonna drive my car. Drive my car by yourself. Are you dumb? Like, I'm not even dating. Like, what does that tell y'all? Like, what does that even mean? Like, yeah, I'm gonna take it wherever I need to go. I'm gonna take the keys and do. First off, rewind, buddy. You ain't gonna do nothing with my car. You're not gonna do nothing. By the way, I didn't even have my car yet. So like, why are you all up on me? Like, breathing down my neck about my car and I don't got one yet. Like, that's just weird. But mind you, like I said, keep in mind that he said he lived by himself. He's working 2 jobs. Like, his just finna end. So he's trying to like look for a new apartment and decide that. Then by himself. By himself, that's what he said. Keep it in mind, right? Oh, show me your apartment. Like let me see your apartment. Give me a house tour. So it doesn't look like, you know how like when dudes kind of live by themselves, like sometimes like dudes like they don't have like that much decor or anything like that. Like sometimes you could tell when a man stay by himself. You could tell when a man live in that apartment or house. So like it was kind of decked out for it to be a man. But you know, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna give it the benefit of a doubt. I'm just like, okay. I'm just like maybe he liked to decorate. Like, okay, like that couch is cute. He was like, yeah, my mom bought it for me. Like my mom was helping me around and she was helping me decor around. To say that is because he said that him and his mom relationship was really cool. But y'all gonna find out what it really was. Me and my mom really close. Keep that in mind. He said me and my mom's is really close. Like me and my mom is just like this. I want to die for my mama, right? Keep that in mind. So I'm like, okay, I'm like, that's how to do treat his mom. Like if he treats you down bad and dirty, he gonna treat you the same way. Like if you don't have no respect for his mom, he shut off and have respect for you. But like if a dude treating his mom any kind of way, talk to her any kind of way, don't care for her, he's not gonna change for you. Simple as that. More about yourself. He was telling me like how many siblings, where he from, like what he do, blase, blase, blase. Like tell me like more about him. Whole time, Shorty's a liar. First, I asked, did he have any kids? Because, like, you know, you gotta ask that nowadays. Like, people, do you have kids? So I was asking. He was like, no, I don't have no kids. Like, he was like, oh, I want to start a family down there when I'm financially stable, when I'm married. I'm like, okay, so you don't have no kids? He said no. So he said no, I'm gonna believe you. If I ask if you got kids and you say no, like, why would you lie about, like, not having no kids? Like, if you have kids, be straight up about it. But like he said he didn't have none. So I believed them. Like, okay, like I didn't want to figure somebody would lie about not having kids. But I mean, I didn't know. Because mind you, I'm in Indiana right now and he's in Texas right now. So, well, I'm not in Indiana right now. But like I was in Indiana at the time and he was in Texas. So I'm like, all right, like that's cool. Like, okay, you don't got no kids, that's fine. Because I don't got time to be mama drama. I don't have time for none of that. Like, I have to be in drama for real. So yeah, I don't have no kids. I don't have no baby moms. I don't have nothing. Like, I'm just here by myself. So basically after that, I didn't talk to him for the rest of the day because like we both were just so big for a couple weeks now. He's been acting real weird, real suspicious. Like he would call, not talking. Like that's what we did. For like the first couple, like for the first 2 months, like that's what we did. Like we would talk sometimes. Like we would just be on the phone to be on the phone, just like to be in the presence of each other. 4th month, like he started acting weird. Like he would call, but he would also you just not gonna speak. Like I'm just gonna hang up. You're acting real weird now. Never did you act like that. Call me and sit on the phone and be dry. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm just sitting, watching TV, watching YouTube. Oh, so you're not gonna speak, nigga? You call me, like you call me to talk, my nigga. So like what are you getting at? So I just kind of see what you was doing. I'm going to be at work all day, so I won't be able to be on the phone. I'm just letting you know this now. So if I'm not responding or this or that, I don't think I'm avoiding you. I'm just working today, and today they kind of been strict on phones. So the second job that he got, like they was really strict. Like, all right, like I understand because I know the first job is not strict at all. Like the manager would be right beside him and he's talking to me on the phone. The second job was kind of strict, or I thought it was strict, but yeah, I'm gonna get into that. But like I thought the second job was hecka strict. Come to find out it really wasn't. But I'm like, all right, like I'm like, I'm gonna believe you. He would call me on his breaks, like, he gonna text me, I'm finna go on break on like in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna call you in 10 minutes. He didn't text me he was going on break. He didn't call me on his break. He didn't do nothing. So I'm like, you know, like okay, maybe I do need my space. Maybe we do talk. Maybe we do be on the phone. Yeah, he gonna text me. Oh, good morning. Yeah, I was at work like really late. I had to they had me stay extra hours for mandatory overtime, so I didn't get the chance to call you. One thing that he didn't like was for bad communication. So like, if you don't like bad communication, your communication needs to be up there. So like, if you want somebody to have good communication, you need to have good communication too. Like, that's like one of his pet peeves is somebody don't have good communication. Oh yeah, I was going to, but I just got caught up. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, how was your day at work? Do you know we don't even on the phone for a good 10 minutes? Oh, hold on, my mom's calling. Like, every day from now on, his excuse, oh, my mom's calling. Mom's calling you every 10 minutes? No, like, that's an excuse. That's an excuse I use sometimes when I don't be on the phone. Like, I'm like, your mom do that every hour of the day. So now I'm just like, okay, like, whatever. So like, every time we get on the phone, we be on the phone for like that much longer. Like our time started shortening down to be on the phone. I'm crying like, this my homeboy. Oh, this the gang. Oh, this my mom. Oh, this my brother. Oh, this my sister, making up excuses out his butt. Like not you just putting excuses out. Like, at this point, if you don't want to be on the phone, just say that. Like, that's cool. Like, I don't really have to be on the phone with you. But benefit of a doubt, like, maybe like you found somebody. I'm starting to get like, you know, start second guessing and stuff like that. So I'm telling my sisters like what if you found somebody, like, what if you don't even like me anymore? Like it just like, I'm starting like making up like certain like scenarios in my head. They like, no, you're just tripping. Like, stop overthinking. Like he is a busy man now. I was like, you know what? Like, you're right. Like we both have two different lives, like busy lives. So, you know, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna give him a benefit of a doubt. So let's fast for a couple more months. So I didn't think I was coming to Texas for the summer. So he was like, well, for your birthday, we were talking about my birthday. He was like, oh, so for your birthday, we could I could come down there if you're not coming to Texas, see you before your birthday. Because my birthday plans was to go to Miami this year, but a lot of things happened to where I didn't go. But maybe before your birthday, I could just come and see you, meet the family. So he was like, well, bestie, I want to meet your family. I want to meet your mom, I want your dad, like da-da-da. I'm like, okay, like, that's cool, but like, we could make some arrangements. So I didn't get planning for him to come, right? So I told my mom, I'm like, yeah, like, my best friend want to meet you, wants to come before my birthday. Like, I'm all around the place, but like, everything was tied up. He wants to meet my mom. I'm like, well, okay, my mom's off today, so like, maybe you could talk to her. So he was like, no, I'm finna go to work right now. Excuse to when like I'm asking you to talk to my mom, or like if you want to meet my family, it's always an excuse to why you can't do it now. But in the
beginning, you was like, oh, let me talk to your mom, let me talk to your sister, let me talk to your dad, let me talk to your family. Like, I want to meet your family. Like,
I'm around them, and I'm telling you I'm around them. Like, this is your chance to talk to them. Oh no, I'm busy right now. I'm finna go to work, or I'm finna catch the train and go. So do what you gotta do, bro. At this point, I'm getting fed up, and you know, like, I just don't listen to anything he gotta say. That's for 2 more weeks from that. So from that, like, he's texting me like, good morning, like, good morning, hope you have a nice day. I'm gonna be able to be on the phone with you. I'm gonna text you later. So I'm like, all right, good morning, do what you gotta do, talk to me whenever you can. So like, he texted me from that morning to in the middle of the day to at nighttime. I didn't get no text, no call. Called him and he answered the phone. He was in the bed. So I'm like, oh, I thought you was at work. He worked overnight. So he's like, oh yeah, they let me off early, so I'ma just I just trying to get my rest in. Mind you, he watching my stories. He's doing everything in the book, but texting me back. Whatever. Okay, do you? Bye. And he said, also, you hang up the phone so quickly. I'm like, you said that you was just finna go to sleep. Like, are you finna go to sleep, or are you finna wake up? A couple more days to when he had posted something about his business finna start going back up. So he reposted like said that. So he was like, no, don't repost, don't tag me, nothing, don't do that, because it's not set in stone. But you have a whole flyer of you. Oh, we finna have another grand opening for me starting up my sneaker business. But you have it set in stone right here. So now, like, he be suspicious about like me posting. Usually I would post them in my close friends, or like I would post them in my private story. And I think people in my close friend in private story. So yeah, and you can't post me on your close friends in private story anymore. I'm like, for what? Like, it's not even that many people in there. So like, I'm like, so like, who you talking to? He asked me out, but he like let me run back before he even asked me out. So like, before he even asked me out, like, he was like, well, okay, like, we could post each other if we want to. Blah, blah, blah. He asked me out to be his girlfriend. So I'm like, yeah, like, sure, like, why not? Sometimes our talking would be inconsistent than being consistent. So like, sometimes, like, if he in a good mood, he would like talk to me heavy, like, or if he making up excuses, like, it's like he just doesn't make any sense. He was like, yeah, I think we just need to separate for a minute. I just, you know, we can stop posting each other. I just have a lot of things going on, and it's not you, it's me. I'm the problem right now, and I need to get my life together, and I just feel like me trying to focus on us is like prohibiting what I want to do in life. Like, if that's what you want to do, then okay. Of course, I was kind of sad. Like, I was sad the next day. You asked me to be your girlfriend. Then like, now we're talking heavy again. Like we're talking heavy again. Like, you're supposed to come see me next week, heavy again. And all of a sudden, oh, we need to take a break. Either you didn't buy the plane ticket or there's somebody else in the picture. Like, after I tell my family like that he's coming, oh, I think we take a break. I don't think, like, you know, like, this is like for us. Like, I just feel like me talking to you is prohibiting my growth, and I just don't feel like, you know, I'm mentally there to be in a relationship. Okay. I said, so now that I'm mad, like, now I'm telling my family about you, like, you're coming over, like, decided, like we're planning for you to come. What? Now you want to back out now? Okay. And like, so I started to be real nonchalant with him. I'm like, okay. Sending him like dry messages. I'm like, okay, do whatever. Bye. Like, I don't want to hear from you. So now he's blowing up my phone, girl, like, non-stop blowing it up. Like, you say you're not coming, I'm prohibiting your growth. Do whatever you need to do. You're not supposed to switch. Oh no, like, you're getting mad at me now because I don't want to come. I just feel like I'm not growing with you and it's like that. How is all this coming up and we've been friends for a minute? Like you're my best friend before you became my boyfriend. So when did you stop growing? Like we've been friends for a heck of months and stuff, and then like all of a sudden I'm prohibiting your growth. Okay, buddy, do you, that's fine. Stop talking for a few weeks. Like we have really been communicating. It'd be like a high bye type of situation. So now we're gonna fast forward. I seen him post on Instagram. He put an indirect message like, oh, you tell somebody that you're not growing and they get mad, try to flip the switch on you. All of a sudden, I'm prohibiting your growth. Like, I was kind of hurt, but I really didn't care at the moment. So it was just like, do you, buddy? I don't care. So I'm really a social media person. Like, when I'm in when I have problems, and I really don't open up about like my relationships or anything. Like, if I'm talking to somebody, like, not everybody, not only my sisters and like some close cousins. I got mad, but like I didn't think so. Like, me personally, like, I went on Instagram and I was like, niggas always want to play victim whenever you leave and you finally realize like not everything is about you. Something like that. I was like trying to reply back to him, but indirectly. So like, oh yeah, I know it was about me. I'm sorry about the way I reacted, but it was just like I was going through certain stuff. I didn't want to drag you into it. I'm like, okay, you could just communicate that instead of just saying like that I'm prohibiting your growth. You could just say, oh, I'm going through certain things and I feel like us talking right now is not the best situation for us to be in right now, because I'm not going to be giving you the full attention, the full 10, the full whole 100, put in effort for what I want to do. I would have respected that, but you're lying. Like, at the time, I was like, okay, like, I forgive you. I was being dumb. Like, I was like, yeah, okay, I forgive you. So what does that mean about us? Girl, why would you even ask that? Like, he said he kind of, now when I think about it, like, girl, like, I was being so dumb, just know not what to do forever. Everyone kind of, try to build our friendship back or like our trust back. At this point, it's like, I'm happy, but it's like, I don't know where to go from this. It was his birthday, and he had like, people was posting happy birthday, he was reposting it. So this one girl, she reposted him, and she was like, yeah, thank you for everything. Thank you for being there. Like, I'm like, oh, maybe they could be like a cousin, like a really close friend that was there before me. So she was like, yeah, I love you and nothing in the world and nobody could not take my place. I sent it to him And he was like, oh yeah, that's just like a really close friend that we was there for each other when I was in New York. Both kept each other from out of trouble. I'm like, okay, so y'all still keep in contact. Her name, this is TT that posted him. They were really close. I'm like, okay, so I'm like, you still keep in touch with TT? Do you still keep in touch with TT? He was like, no, not no more. Mind you, all he could just tell was, that's my ex-girlfriend. We've been on and off since we've been in school. Like, he could just kept it 100. We're building our trust back up, so you could have just been truthful right then and there. If we're still keeping in contact with her, just say that. Like, you and TT are going to be in contact forever now. Like, y'all have a kid. But I didn't know that at the time. TT started posting, like, started tagging him and all stuff. He kept on retweeting, like, not retweeting, I'm thinking about Twitter. He kept on reposting. After that, I always need your password and stuff to, like, your Instagram and stuff. Like, I had his Instagram account because sometimes, like, he would get logged out. You could type my passwords and stuff. I'm like, well, it's not that I don't trust you. It's just, like, if you want to give it to me, you can. Like, I don't care. I found the real reason why he didn't come see me, and I can tell you guys now. So, TT had DM'd him on Instagram, and so I texted him. I was like, TT DM'd you on Instagram. He was like, what she say? So I opened it, I screenshot it, and I sent it to him. I should never went through it, but you know. So basically, I was scrolling through. The whole reason why he didn't come is because TT came into town to come see him. And he said he lived by himself the whole time. Him and TT lived together, but TT went back home with her mom or whatever for a couple months. So basically, he had to scrape up money for the rent because she wasn't at home. That's why he was showing me the house. That's why he was always on the phone with me 24/7, because TT wasn't at home. I never mentioned like that. I found that him and TT still be contacted, right? He said that him and TT don't keep a contact. Boy, TT be texting this man every day on Instagram. Back of my head, because I don't want him to make it seem like I don't trust him, which I kind of did it, but he'll tell me the truth. This nigga keep lying and lying. So, you know, I just kept on distancing myself. Like, I just, you know, just gave up. I was like, yeah, I just think us just being friends is gonna work out, because like you're keep on lying, like you're freaking lying every single time. I just want you to tell me the truth. But come to find out that TT found out my number. Asked for a couple more weeks. So TT had came back home to Texas with Nike, and they was like chilling and kicking it. So he has not been calling, has not been texting, has not been doing nothing. Like, you remember when I said me and him being on her phone heavy because TT wasn't at home. Now TT at home. Now everything's clicking. Like, the house looks like so decorated, girly, everything. So about this part right here before I even get to how I found out about how TT got my number. So basically, he was telling me, oh yeah, my brother got shot. My brother got shot. First his brother got jumped. His brother got jumped. So he was like, yeah, my brother got jumped. I'm finna go to Georgia, because I guess that's where his family was at. He said, yeah, I'm finna go to Georgia. My brother got jumped. Like, I have to go see if he okay. I'm like, cool. Like, just keep me up there. Like, you know, like, me personally, I wouldn't lie about a family member getting jumped or shot. Like, why would you lie about that? Mind you, I didn't know he was lying. So he was like, yeah, my brother got shot. My brother got jumped. So first day he got jumped. So he was like, yeah, I guess he's in the hospital. He got jumped back, so we had to go to the hospital. I'm like, so you going to Georgia to go see them? Like, are you just going, or like, what's gonna happen? He like, yeah, my plane leaves in like this weekend. So the next 2 days, he like, dang, my brother just got shot. Like, he got shot twice. Like, damn, like, you know, I've been like, I'm having some sympathy for him, because like, that's crazy. First he got jumped, and he got shot. Like that's something serious. Like, I wouldn't lie about my siblings or one of my friends getting shot or jumped. Like, well, let me know. Like, go ahead and do that. So you know, I'm checking up on him now. Like, now since he in Georgia, he's calling me, texting me, like keeping me updated. He's supposed to be at the hospital. At home, he like, oh yeah, my brother died. Like, you know, like he said, he was like, yeah, like, you know, I'm gonna be staying in Georgia for a couple extra days, because my brother passed away. Like, he went through surgery. Like, he had to go to immediate surgery. This, that, and he made through the surgery, but he just passed away. I'm like, so you're not gonna stay home for the funeral? Like, he like, no, like, people just grieve differently. I didn't go to like I didn't go to my uncles or anything. I didn't go to the funerals. Like, that's just how I grieve. I don't go to funerals. I'm like, okay, everybody grieves differently. So I'm just like, well, me personally, I would have went. Like, if somebody I was really close to and they died, I'm gonna go to their funeral. Like, it just because like that's how I am. Like, people grieve differently. So I'm like, well, maybe you should go. Like, you should be there for your mom. Like, how your mom taking it. He like, oh, my mom, like, I mean, like she knew it was gonna happen, but like, you know, like she's still gonna hurt like she lost a son. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, no parent is gonna take it easy that they lost a kid, like, and this like the second kid she lost, like nobody's gonna take that lightly. So I'm like, well, maybe you should stay home like with your mom, like keep her like company, like you're the only son that she have left now. Now I'm gonna keep that in mind, but I have to go back to work because the bill's not gonna pay by itself. I'm like, well, yeah, that is true as well. So I'm like, whatever you do, just let me know to keep me updated. So when he got back home, he never went to the funeral. He went home that weekend. So he's like, yeah, I decided not to go to the funeral. Like, it's gonna be too hard for me. Like, I just can't. I'm not gonna be able to cope with me losing a brother. I'm like, okay, like, that's understandable. I'm like, do what you have to do to make you feel better. Like, if that would make you feel better, then go ahead and do that. Weeks go by. Playing a prank on my mom. So if I know what text now is like a anonymous number app or whatever. Friend was like, ooh, prank Nike to see, like, you know, like if he talking to somebody. But I'm like, you know, like, I mean, I already don't trust him for real. Like, I mean, I trust him, but like, I kind of do, but I really don't. So I'm like trying to gain back. Like, we're trying to get back our trust. So they was like, yeah, just do it. Like, this could be the icebreaker if he's like for real about you. I'm bored, so I didn't have nothing else to do. So I was like, all right, man, let me just do that. So I did it, and then so at first, like, the conversation was going cool. Like, he was being very dry. He was like, who this? I have a girl. My girl really beat you up.
So I'm like, you like, this girl is alright. Like, he claimed that his girl, like, you know.
So he's claiming a girl. It's not me. Well, okay, I'm thinking it's me. Whole time I'm thinking it's me. Like, he finna text me, send me like, girl, like, why this girl text him? No, he hasn't. So I keep the prank going on for a minute. So it's not texting like a girl texting him. It's cool though. Calls me, and I'm texting him as like I'm texting from the text now number while we're on FaceTime, and like he's texting like really hard. I'm like, who you texting? Right? Like, everything cool? He like, yeah, I'm just texting my mom. I asked him, he texted his mom, he sent me a message. I'm like, everything going all right? He was like, yeah, like she's just stressing, like she's still like, you know, grieving, still sad, you know, because like I'm not there, like I'm the only son that she has left. I'm like, okay, like that's after that, another Texas number calls me. It's the call, so I call back, it's the text now number. So I'm like, now who pranking me? Who pranking me while I'm pranking somebody else type stuff? I text the number that apparently called me. I said, hey, who this? Said, hey, do this. And I was like, I'm Asia, like, who are you? She said, I'm TT. I'm TT, and you're texting Nike number. This girl texted my phone. Like, I'm like, so who are you? She said, oh, I'm Nike's girl. Girlfriend? I'm the girlfriend. I'm apparently the girlfriend. Like, what are you doing? She was like, yeah, I'm waiting for you to stop texting Nike. I text Nike on my regular phone. I said, hey, what you doing? I got a question. He was like, what's up? I said, keep it 100. How many girls you talking to? Like, let me know, so I need to know how I move. He said, you're the only person I'm talking to, Mom. I'm just making sure. And I said, are you sure? He said, yes, I'm really sure. Like, why would I lie to you? Like, why would I lie about, you know, about you not being the only girl? I'm like, the third time the charm, I said, Nike, are you sure that you're not talking to nobody else? He said, bro, like, I'm so sure. Like, if you want to check my phone, you can go ahead and check it. Okay, so I'm just making sure. So I'm texting him. I'm like, he said he don't got no girlfriend. And so she was like, are you sure about that? I said, yeah. I was like, me and him be on FaceTime all the time. Me and him, we be texting, like, he was supposed to come see me. She was like, when he was supposed to come see you? So I said the date. She was like, oh, she said, I was with him those days. So that's the reason why he didn't come. That's the reason why he didn't come. I heard in the beginning, that's the reason why he didn't come see me, because she was with him. And that's the reason why he wasn't calling, texting, checking in. I was like trying to like figure out some more tea. Like, so I'm asking him, like, why was the real reason you didn't come? He was like, oh, I had to pull some more shifts. Like, my manager pulled some mandatory overtime. That was seeming believable, but like now, she told me one thing, you told me one. Like, who am I supposed to believe at this point? Like, I can't trust none of y'all. I was like, okay, whatever. Like, he was like, why, like, you don't believe me? I said, not really, but if that's what you said, I'm gonna believe you. I'm like, so I'm like, what do you look like? TT is very pretty, like, and I'm gonna give a girl credit when credit is due. Like, if like, give me some more background if y'all been together. Like, we have been together since we've been in New York. Like, we're both from New York, since high school. Like, she was seeing messy, but I'm not trying to see messy or anything, but like, we do have a kid together. She is finna be 3 months. I don't know if he told you that. Like, well, first off, he told me that he lived by himself, and that he didn't have a kid, and that you and him never kept contact. So I'm like, so who's lying and who's telling the truth? She said, well, he's lying because she was like, whenever we get mad at each other, he always wants to leave, or like he always trying to put me out the house. I'm still with him. Like, if you know he does this, then why are you still with him? She was like, oh no. She said, no, best believe our lease is up and I'm getting my own apartment. This is the reason why his lease is up and why he's moving on his own again. Give me the whole spiel. She was like, yeah, like we've been on and off for like 6 years, used to it, but she was trying to like give me like the hard hand, like oh, like you're dumb, you're stupid, like that's my man. If I find the screenshot, I'm gonna insert them. Like y'all can pause and read it. It's just, like, she called me out my name. So what I do, I called her out her name, like, you know, arguing about niggas, like, because that's not me. The principal, like you're texting my phone from a WhatsApp number, and like, you know all this. So I'm like, show me proof. You know what I'm saying? She told me the proof, like they live together, the same couch, the same pennies, the same everything. So a picture of the baby looked just like him, so he can't deny it. I texted him. I'm like, so like, are you sure you don't have a kid? Like, are you sure like you don't keep a contact with TT? Like, are you sure like everything you tell me is 100% true? I'm not lying to you. Like, why would I lie to you? Like, I'm too old to be lying. You're too old to be lying, but you're lying anyway. Like, okay, I believe you, Nike, I believe you. So Nike's just like, so where do we go from here? I said, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Like, I don't want to be your friend no more. I don't want to do none of that. You're lying. Like, you're just freaking lying. She had freaking called Nike, and she had put me and Nike in a group call. So basically like you're talking to her while talking to me. You have a kid. You're not taking care of your kid, but you're too busy talking to blah blah blah. Like she's going off on him. I'm just listening. She had called me. She was like, girl, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at him because like he does this every time. She was like, easy, that girls can really talk to him. And so she was like, where'd you meet him? So I told her the whole background story, how we met. So you're very beautiful to be arguing over a dude. I said, honey, I'm not arguing. I was just trying to get some more tea because sometimes he just be lying. So I was like, so did his brother really die? Like, I mean, like, apparently she know more than me. They've been on an offer for a lot of years. She was like, he not even close with his family. He don't even really talk to his mom for real. He don't even take care of his kid. He really wasn't with me for my whole pregnancy. Like Titi was just telling me how bad of a person he is. You could have him. You could have me as a finally realize that all the time he's been lying. Why would you lie about your brother's death? Why lie about your mama losing another kid? Like, why are you putting all this negative energy out in the world? Like, if you just want to talk to TT again, that's all you could have said. Being upfront and not being honest, baby, that's not getting you nowhere. With me and TT, my baby mama, I have a kid. I asked him when he had a kid, he told me no. And when I asked him if he lived by himself, he said yes. They've been living together for a minute. She just haven't been home. Hasn't really been working for real. So she was like, I don't understand why he's telling you all these lies. Like, I don't know either. Don't call me weird or anything. No situation. Like, she was telling me like about how like how their child have like some type of sickness or whatever. So like basically like, she was just venting to me. Like, I about so many things that you could have just told the truth about. I was I blocked them on everything. So like sickening on how down low a person could be to talk to somebody. Like, you lying in general. So you cannot set a good example for your daughter, Nike. Like, that's not what it is. Like, think about it if your daughter was going through the same situation. That's what I asked him. He was like, oh, I want to beat that nigga up. I want to fight him. I would kill him. You're a hypocrite. Don't be talking. No, I'm done talking to you. So I said what I had to say. So the whole time she knew that he was really messing with somebody else. But like, I mean, you have to still keep it. Like, you still have to keep in contact with him because y'all have a whole kid. But whole time he really didn't care. He's not calling me weird. So basically, like, me and her was like, well, we're gonna take it to the grave on how we met. But then Shorty started acting weird too. And like, not that like I didn't care what she was saying, but like, I mean, like, it's like really messed up on like what she went through to like when she had a kid. And then personally, she was like that she should have been left, but like holding stuff over her head to where like she couldn't leave. I had told Nike that that me and him were talking. So Nike gonna text me, oh yeah, you're weird for talking to TT. Like, I don't find it cool that you and TT are talking. The whole prank to see if I was loyal. Whole time like he was like trying to like bring me down as a person. And one thing about a nigga, I could bring you down before you could bring me down. No, you caused it. You the one who started this, and I'ma finish it. So basically, like, I was like letting him know how messed up a person he is. Like, I went ham on him. Like, if I could find the messages again, y'all, cause I really I blocked and deleted his number. Like, I don't have no type of contact with him. I blocked him on every social media. Animosity towards me when I didn't do anything to you. Who really brought me in it. But like when I asked you, you lied. So you lied about you being close to your family when you don't mess with your family at all. You was going through much stuff. You was going through much stuff in your life, trying to bring somebody down in your downfall. And then when I finally realized like what was going on, and I finally realized that I'm not worth for all this drama. Nike is just a messed up person. I'm so happy that I'm done with Nike, and I'm like, now like Nike opened up so much to know about myself and how much stuff that I'm not gonna look forward to do, because it was a horrible lie. And why did I even believe everything Nike said? Your mom, you don't even like your mom? First I felt sorry, and then I was like, no, forget that nigga. Like, why I gotta be sorry for somebody who don't really care about me and my feelings? And you lied about TT, because like TT she was very mature for her. She's very mature for her age. Like, we're gonna fight you. We're gonna talk it out. We're gonna see like what's going on. Like, I'm gonna leave him because y'all still have a child. Not so freaking sad, because now it had so many events that happened that was red flags, and I didn't see them. And then so me and TT became friends. And it was just so crazy that I was friends with my ex-boyfriend's baby mama. Nobody how like the real story how we met. This is the real story how me and TT met. If y'all know TT, people who I told and y'all know who TT, this is the real story how me and TT really met. After me and her became really cool, I blocked Nike. So I remember one time TT had text me. I don't like people try to be sneaky behind my back and try to talk to Nike again if we already knew what would happen. Like, we both decided to leave him. Like, where is this coming from? Like, it came out the blue. Like, it's coming from, but I don't talk to him. She was like, yes you do. She was like, he told me that ever since the situation, you guys been talking again, and he's planning to come see you. This nigga is delusional and dumb. Like, freaking stupid. And then you're gonna be dumb enough to believe anything he says again. Like you're that gullible. And I was like, I said, if you want to believe whatever he got to say, then go ahead. I said, I know I haven't texted that nigga, and I know that I haven't been texting and talking or doing anything. I said, I blocked him on Instagram. You can go see my following. I blocked him on Snapchat. You can do whatever. I said, I blocked him on any social media, and I blocked his number, and I deleted it. Like, I was like, no, I don't talk to him. She was like, yeah, huh? She was like, he showed me the messages. I said, show you what messages? I said, girl, he probably been texting himself or doing whatever he can for somebody to text and make it seem like I'm talking to him, because that's not what it is. I said, girl, do what you have to do, because at this point, I said, one thing about it, I'm not going to argue over a nigga that's no good for both of us. You're trying to press me over a nigga that I don't text. I'm going to live my life with or without you, with or without him. I tried to get all hostile. I'm just saying that that I know y'all be texting. I said, if that makes you sleep at night, and I'm supposed to tell you that the clouds turn green, that help you sleep at night if the clouds turn green, because he tell you if the clouds turn green, then go ahead and sleep peaceful. Because I found out that Nike has a baby mama and that they live together, and the story probably seemed all kind of over the place. Hope y'all get the gist of what I was saying, because you're trying to do something that you don't want nothing done to you or your family type stuff. And I just feel like that's really messed up. And I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe to your little girl, Asia, okay? Any of my other videos, go ahead and do that now. Make sure new post schedule, it will be Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I'm sorry, this one gonna be uploaded on a Friday because I've been so busy with work and I just been tired. So this is gonna be uploaded on a Friday, but Fridays is not my post schedule. It's gonna be Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I'm trying to get back on schedule. So, without further ado, we're gonna see y'all in the next video. Bye.